Hello and welcome. Hi.
I got my bells on. You got your hat on.
You're jingling.
I'm jingling. It's quite dark in here, though, isn't it? It's the darkness before the solstice.
Exactly. It's the darkest part of the year right now.
Yes.
And our final show for 2025.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
By the time we get back, it'll look really impressive because we started in 2024. So that will be like, already still on the air in 2026.
Whereabouts in 2024 did we start? It was in
the autumn. Where is my paper diary? Tell me 2024 on Thursdays, not in October. Oh, maybe in October. We were definitely on November 7th.
Cool. So over a year, but spanning almost 3 years.
Yeah, 2024, all of 2025. Yeah, no, it was 7th of November. Such a cute date. 7's a lovely number.
Such a cute Scorpio date.
Yeah. Well, having it born on a Scorpio date makes it kind of undead.
Oh yeah, totally. So,
it'll stay on.
I agree. Yay!
Yay!
You're looking so cute and festive.
I love the festive season. What have you got on your warm jumper?
We've got some snowmen, some cake.
Are they Christmas puddings?
Christmas pudding with bells on, though Ernie the horse ate one of the bells. And then what have we got down here? We've got some, I think some reindeers as well, with some red Rudolphs with a red nose.
Very nice. Very exciting. I'm not much of a sweater person, but I do love a Santa hat. Yes,
I was hard to get me out of anything apart from a jumper. I'm like, nope, too cold, nope.
That's what works. Amazing. So this is our final show. I don't know. I feel like for the year, I feel like we should have a theme, but I think the theme is going to be like, this.
Yeah. Solstice on Sunday. And it's dark moon and new moon as well. It kind of aligns really well, doesn't it? Not only is it the solstice, but it feels pretty dark with a dark moon and no sun.
We've got them piled on top of each other. And you can tell because Hanukkah and Christmas are kind of piling on top of each other. So Hanukkah is always the dark moon of December. Yeah. And obviously Christmas is like the dark sun or just a few days after. So we've got, is the dark moon tomorrow? It's the 18th.
I think so. Yeah. Just checking my calendar.
2026 are still not on sale.
Oh, strange. Yeah, dark moon is tomorrow. Yeah, 19th.
Okay. This thing says 20th, so I don't know if one of us has got an American.
Okay, it says new moon on the 20th here, but
so it's probably just before midnight, just after midnight. But at any rate, it's between Friday and Saturday, so we've got the new moon. I believe Spawn that watches said that there's quite a lot going on tomorrow in terms of I hope he jumps in to educate us, but a lot going on in terms of asteroids and stuff.
Right. Okay.
And then obviously we've got like proper solstice, proper winter solstice is Sunday.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Sunday. And then, Christmas, always the same time. So we've got 24th, 25th. There's a lot going on as we're climbing out of Hades and, slowly back towards springtime.
Yeah, it definitely feels, it definitely feels that everything is winding into this very quiet place, right? And we're not quiet on the outside, but you're like the body is going, please.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah. So I was running with my friend this morning and I said to her, it's such a relief because for me, this is like the most difficult part of the year to sort of get myself out in all weathers. Yeah. And she said, well, we've still got like a lot of winter afterwards. And I said, yeah, but when the days get longer, so much like it's so much easier mentally, and I think physically as well, to get yourself out there. And then you see that sunrise is a little earlier every day, and sunset is a little later every day, and you really notice it when you're out in nature, like every day. You can really sort of tell when the little buds start sort of popping out. Whereas now the period of gathering, that to me is the hardest, because it's so unnatural to be outside.
Exactly.
This is a time for sort of gathering on the inside, for inventing fire or discovering fire.
I'm down for doing that. That's good.
Amazing. Let's look at a few messages, and then I want to tell you about the different types of donuts that I've been getting into.
Nothing says new moon on a solstice like donuts.
And Sagittarius season, right?
No, I'm here for it. Tell me about your donut, but messages first.
Put batter, fried in oil. So Marcus says, good. He sent it. I was struggling to sort of set up the studio, so I just sort of set it up like 10 minutes before we started, and it was sitting there empty. So Marcus was sending us messages from then, saying, "Good morning, ladies and the kitties, of course."
Freya's currently climbing up the curtains.
First.
It's why we don't have a Christmas tree at the moment, because
for safety.
It's safety for everybody.
Might get rid of the curtains too. Good morning, ladies and the kitties, of course. Happy Yule in advance, of course. Good morning, everyone else. Please remember to like and subscribe. Ready for new shows in 2026. Thank you. It's going to be baby's first Christmas.
Yeah. Yes.
The combination of enthusiasm and sheer fear in your voice was really a joy to behold. Lady Thistle saying, good morning. I hope everyone is having a lovely holiday season.
Thank you, Lady Thistle. Morning.
Thank you. Grace, who runs the channel, is saying you can support me by sending stars. Stars help me earn money to make more content.
Yeah.
Yay. Lady Thistle is welcoming everybody, saying good morning, everyone. Beautiful. And Marcus says, morning, Lady Thistle. I hope you're doing okay. Ready for Yule, Christmas, whichever you celebrate. Why not all?
All of it. Have all the parties.
All the parties.
Morning, Colleen.
Colleen is saying morning all. Lady Thistle, has got something for us, saying, I wanted to announce some good news. Got into the MT program despite not getting a passing grade into the program and having issues with health, chronic fatigue. A miracle happened. Wait, there's more.
What is the MT program?
So it's so she goes.
Read the rest of it. So yes.
Yeah, the head of the program told me it was the last time was offering the program in 4 semesters, and said he'd let me in despite not passing. I cried tears of joy and gratitude. I will be working hard. I think the head of the program is going to be so thrilled for taking a chance on you, because you're going to go out of your way to show that you belong on there.
Oh, that's wonderful. Congratulations. And that's such good news. It's really nice Christmas miracles. So when people are kind and give the benefit of the doubt and see the work that you do and what you love, rather than going grade. That's really lovely.
Yeah. And it would be amazing for you to be studying under a head of program that sees people.
I am Googling, by the way, so I don't know what it is. Program.
Yeah, share. Marcus welcoming Colleen.
Management training, I guess.
Tell us. Yeah.
Is this management training? It probably is, isn't it? Yes.
And we've got some happy holidays from Divine Goddess. We've got, I don't know, saying hi. We've got Alexis collapsing. No final show. It's literally sort of we're only gone for 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's only for 2 weeks. But I appreciate the collapse, but it's only 2 weeks. But it always sounds so epic, next year. I'll see you next year.
Yeah, exactly. feel free to keep it dramatic. We
I'm up for the
certainly will.
drama. Yeah.
But it's really only 2 weeks. It's going to be an incredible 2 weeks. Marcus is saying, aren't the sun and the moon in Saggy soon? What does it mean to people under the astrology part of it? So every new moon has the sun and the moon together. What's your view of Sagittarius?
I love Saggy. I mean, Jen, my oldest friend, is Saggy, and I just feel like there's just such this honesty, just such an honest warmth. There's no side. There's no like. I mean, they'll tell you what they think. And but the first time I ever met Jen, she said, "I thought you looked a bit." She said quite derogatory. She thought I can't remember what it was, but she thought I was really full of myself or something. Then she realized I wasn't. Oh. I was like, oh. But it was the fact that she didn't hide it. She just told me and went, anyway, let's be let's, and we've been friends for like how many years. I just absolutely love that honesty, that joy, that ease of friendship and fun, and it's just brilliant. And also there's the excess, but there's also the excess of every area, like the loyalty, the joy, the companionship. That's what I love.
The generosity.
Generosity of spirit. Yeah. How about you? You got Saggy moon?
I've got Saggy moon. And throughout my adult life, I've always surrounded myself with Sagittarians. In fact, I've had it's very Saggy moon that I always have like different besties every few years. So if you're my bestie right now, good luck, enjoy it while it lasts. Because I move on, and it's a very Saggy moon thing. But 3 of my Saggy besties have the same birthday, which is completely bonkers.
Really?
I know. Isn't it crazy? So the bestie I had when I was in the army, November 26th, the bestie I had in the witchy days, same. Yeah. And the bestie I had in lockdown that I used to run with for like 2.5 years every night. So we're like, you run, defenses are down, you tell each other all your sort of worst things, same date.
Ooh, wow.
And and lots of other Sagittarians throughout my life, and I loved their unfiltered way of dealing with the world, because they don't put a filter on themselves, so they don't expect you to put any filter on. And one of my Saggy friends, in fact, December 16th, a different one, was once really mean to my younger brother, when he was, in a garbage mood anyway. And afterwards I said to him, "Are you all right?" And he was like, "I loved her." Like, it's the best, because that unfiltered approach is fabulous. And then when you apply that to Saggy season, I love Saggy season. Yes. Everything is in excess. Everything is wild. Everything is, you got to run here, there, and everywhere. So it's Saggy season when you've got like I guess a full-time job, or even if you're working for yourself, and you have to fit in nativities and Christmas concerts and extra shopping and extra wrapping, and everything has got to fit in and squeeze in. No other sign would be able to do it. Any other sign would check out. Sagittarius is like, let's do it. Who's got the mulled wine?
I have. There's mulled wine. Yes.
Yeah.
And it's funny thinking of the tarot and the ones that like represent Saggy and the wands, and like the 8 of wands is such a now thing, isn't it? Like going pew pew pew. Off we go, over here, over there, over there.
Yeah. I can. When can you do it? Is now good?
Now it's, and then you get the 9 of wands, like, okay, it's getting a bit much now. And the 10 of wands, like, maybe I did too much.
Time for a nap.
Time for nap.
So we've got the sun and the moon, and I think it's over this whole weekend. I think it's like 18. Oh, no, it can't be 18, 19, 20. Yeah, it might be 18, 19, 20. And Lady Thistle goes, it's also crazy how my personal astrology lines up directly on this happening. It's crazy, or like totally, to be expected. Saturn going into my first house of Aries, going to be a lot of personal transformation and hard work towards career. Oh, I love it.
Oh, it's excellent. Well done, lovely. That's awesome.
That is beautiful. Yeah. So Constance is missing a couple of hoes to make it festive. Simeon.
We'll just go with the one ho.
Saggy sun, saggy moon, anything goes. Simeon goes, a quick hello and good morning as I'm at work. Hope you're okay. Yes, I can't believe you're at work. And this is like your sort of little background content. I hope you're okay. Hope you had a great time with your support gig, Laura. Happy Christmas. Blessings to both of you. How was it? It looked beautiful, but how did you like it?
You know what? I was quite terrified because I haven't done anything live for so long. And it was like not starting small because Joe's like, she supported all my favorite bands. So it was like, you can do like things that are, you start off small. No one's going to really know. And we haven't played live together, actually, me and James before. And then it was like, okay, so you're going to start like, I thought proper Sadie season, go big or go home. But it was very nerve-wracking at first, but I actually really loved it. It was really beautiful. And the place was really beautiful. And the whole thing was really nice. So yes, brilliant. Thank you.
And everybody loved you.
Oh, I hope so. They put up with me.
No one walked out or threw anything too gooey.
No, exactly. We go with that.
Lady Thistle says, ladies look lovely.
Oh,
thank you.
Cheers. I know, I'm waiting for this story about the donuts. I haven't forgotten the donut story.
Oh, the donuts. Yeah, so the traditional foods of Hanukkah are like potato fritters and donuts. So making actual donuts involves like letting the dough rise like 3 times, literally like the whole day. And I will do it maybe Sunday, I'm not too sure, but I do want to make like good I say good donuts. I never managed to make good donuts, but dough fried, it's not going to be bad. But in a Sagittarius season kind of whoosh of ambition, I was like, let me try and make sphinge, which is not a word I made up because I like disgusting words. It's it's not a combination of sphincter, but sphinge is a Moroccan donut.
Okay.
That is used as a Hanukkah donut by like the non-European Jews, so like North African and Spanish, and it's just as delicious. And I've never tried it, but it looked really easy on Instagram, which is how usually terrible stories start.
Yes.
But
yes.
I was like, I'll bet I can do it. So I made the dough, put the dough on the one side to rise. That was like really 10 minutes, just like how it was on Instagram. I'm leaving it there. I'm making, instead of potato fritters, I made rice fritters, which is just a little bit easier because you're not grating anything. Anyway, then I was like, it's probably a bad idea. The dough has risen exactly how it's supposed. So far, it's exactly like Instagram. I don't know if I want to go, like, should I give the whole thing up? Anyway, I've got the oil on and they're like ringy donuts and they're supposed to be ugly. They're called sphinge, they're not going to be beautiful. They're supposed to be ugly. And I round them. I make like the little ring shape. I throw it in the oil and it pops up in seconds and it looks exactly like how it looks on Instagram. I put it in the sugar. We eat it. It's incredible. It was the easiest thing I've ever done. And probably the only honest and decent Instagram reel. I think Laura disconnected. The only open and honest Instagram reel I've watched in my whole life. So we'll try and get Laura. I think she was trying to stop the kittens from chewing the computer thread, but perhaps not successfully. Let me put on some more messages before Laura comes back to hear the rest of the donut story. Marcus says, morning, goddess. Sorry, just noticed you. So divine goddess is asking for a general reading. We're going to put your messages to one side so that both me and Laura can do them. And I'll go through a few more messages for everybody just until Laura manages to rescue her laptop back from the kittens. Lady Thistle says empty massage therapy. I'm going to pass the message on to Laura. Divine Goddess says, good morning, everyone. Vanessa Isabel Black says, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Talislas says, Baal like biblical Baal. Absolutely not. No, Inbaal is a Hebrew name, and it means, I'm looking for a bell to show you what it means. I don't have a bell handy, do I? No, I used to keep a bell here, but I think I moved it to over there. So in Hebrew, the bit inside the bell, so if you've got like the, oh, thank you. Amazing. So in a bell, this part, the clanger, is the Inbaal. So you learned a word in Hebrew. You wouldn't ordinarily spell it with a double A. It's the double A that makes it look like biblical Baal, the Babylonian god, I think. You wouldn't ordinarily spell it with the double A. In English, I only do it to help people pronounce it a little bit better. But very smart question. Very smart question. Trevor is here saying, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, and the very best for 2026 to you ladies. Mwah, mwah. Thank you. Always nice to see you on Instagram as usual, Inbaal. Busy, busy, busy with a few Christmas parties in London. Enjoy. Thank you so much, Trevor. I hope you and your fabulous family are having the best festive season. Are you doing panto this year? Are you popping in the panto? Let us know. Lady Thistle wanting a Yule reading, so I'm putting yours to one side, and we're going to do you some readings together once Laura has connected. Marcus says, yes, Saggy Moon as well, although my besties have been for a very long time. So that must be the Aqua Sun. Yes. Melissa says, hi from Melissa in New Zealand. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you. Lady Thistle says, I have 3 Sag placements and chart ruler is Jupiter. Does that count? It counts like a lot. As a Pisces, obviously we used to share Jupiter as a ruling planet back in the day. But now we have Neptune, which I don't think is a massive improvement. I'd love to sort of think of myself more as a child of Jupiter. Moon Moggy John has a really good question that I think Laura would be the best person to answer. I'm going to see if she's managed to connect from 2 computers. I wish you could see what I'm seeing on my screen, but this question is perfect for her because Laura's done a lot of research on wings and winged creatures, and she has a good relationship with Freya because of her like extensive work on like the Norse gods and the runes and stuff. So I'm putting the question to one side for her for when she's ready. Marcus says, although everyone else I can drop like 10 in rubbish song off, that will be the Saggy Moon. Yeah, it's true. I'm not even going there with that sphinge sounds, but needs to say my childish side is laughing so hard. Poor Ember got startled. You'll find the sphinge spelled S-F-E-N-J, not necessarily how I would spell it, but if you Google S-F-E-N-J, you'll find them. They're gorgeous. They're gorgeous. But every time I call them that, my entire household falls about laughing. Colleen says, only donuts I ever made were from sourdough discard. do you know what though? The beauty of donuts is that whatever dough you decide to fry, it's probably going to be okay. It's probably going to be fine. Laura, shall I put you on stable connection? There we go.
There we go. It was my charging cable gave up the ghost, so it was my laptop can't be switched back on again. So if it's come up, I had to go on my phone instead. Hopefully it's come up okay.
You're looking great. You're looking great. I can see you.
Good.
Fabulous.
I felt like I was offended by your donut story. Like, no, I go now. No donuts.
if you don't like the story, you're not gonna like the donuts.
I love the donut story.
I know the donut story is the best. Oh, there we go. I think now
I'm here.
It's a little more balanced.
Yeah. I don't actually like donuts. It's the only cake I don't like. It's really weird, like donuts.
So I won't have a donut if it's not Hanukkah. For me, it's just like a holiday food. It's like mince pie out of.
Yes.
But during the 8 days of Hanukkah, hey, you can't stop me. It'll be any quantity, any amount. Anyway, so I made those sphinges. Easiest thing, most honest reel in the world. So any regular person will be like, you know what? I'll leave it there. I had a success. But the other day, I bumped into an Instagram reel of this chap. He was freezing little globules of Nutella, and dipping them in batter and frying them.
Wow.
Do you know what I mean?
Wow.
So today I am planning to try and replicate that in the hope that reel is honest too. That's it. That's my donut story. Part 2 will come for you probably in person with a picture this evening.
I want to see it deep fried Nutella. That's what I want to see. Yeah.
Deep fried battered Nutella. Like it can't be bad, can it?
Not taste wise. No, I mean hot archeries wise maybe, but taste wise is amazing.
Exactly. Is there a doctor in the house?
No, it's the time of year when there's no doctors involved. It's all good.
Exactly. It doesn't count. So a few questions have come in that I thought I'll put to one side so that we can do them together. But before we even jump into the questions, into like the readings questions, I want to go into what I think is exactly your specialty, into a query from Moon Moggy John, who says, in a visualization, Freya gave me wings. What might that mean? So I thought you have a great relationship with Freya, and you've done extensive research into wings. Take it away, Laura.
Thank you, Melody John. I'm looking at my cat, like not the cat Freya, not the kitten Freya. So, I mean, it's a very, academic writing is, I know, but if you go on to academia, my dissertation's there, and I've got a whole big chapter on Freya with wings. But it is her prime magical ability object is flight. She has a falcon feathered cloak, which is called a Val's hammer. Hammer is like a cloak, and Val means falcon, but it also means, guess what? Death. So really, it brings her role as an underworld goddess flying between the worlds. She's so it is one of her very ancient and powerful aspects. So her giving you wings is giving you that kind of the Valkyrie, almost like the energy of being able to fly between the worlds, to fly with journeys with her. And she was, I think, originally one of the really ancient bird goddesses, because you looked at, there's so many female winged goddesses, one of the original goddesses, and she's a very old goddess, I think. So yeah, I mean, that would be her aspect of, it's not just about death, it's flying between the worlds, it's flying on journeys. So maybe it's a different aspect of your work with her, that you're going to be journeying more or going on your own quests. I mean, in the stories, Loki always borrowed her but Loki was the only one she lent her falcon feathers to. Not saying that sounded like a good idea, because he always got into a muddle with them.
Borrow it, or did he just sort of take it and get on with his day?
She actually lent it him. Yeah, actually lent it him. only person. So, you know, you, John, and Loki, maybe there are a few that she lends her cloak to.
Amazing. I knew that was like your specialty.
Little Luna Boona is doing a dance on the lamp.
Wonderful. It's so nice that they're into electricity. Maybe they'll be engineers when they grow up.
We don't have a Christmas tree. Oh, dearie me. What are we doing? Here's my bottom, says everybody. Here's my bottom.
That's
Anyway.
me doing an impression of Luna. From behind.
If it all goes off again, it's because everything's just crashed down.
That's what I assumed happened. I could see you sort of fiddling with a laptop
Cable.
a little bit, and I thought they ate it.
I think it's just died. Yeah, giving up the ghost.
Yeah. Order it now because nothing will arrive before.
Yeah, it's already weird though. It's a really weird, it's a very boring conversation. It's a very weird charge. I have to go in and see the person because I've ordered them before and they've been the wrong size. So I've got to go into an actual shop and go, this one. This one.
Oh, and do you know what? When you stop living in London, you realize how going into an actual shop. The first day I lived in the village, the day after we moved in, I was like, okay, you know, I was needing our internet never connected. So I needed a dongle, like a portable. So I'm walking around the village and I'm like, so where's the PC shop here? There isn't one.
Yeah. Nope.
Yeah.
We don't even have a supermarket here.
Yeah. No, it's true. At least we have a supermarket. So Divine Goddess was asking for a general reading, like general spirit messages. So I guess anything general, anything that shows up
Jumped on the floor.
for the lovely Divine Goddess.
For the lovely Divine Goddess. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, they're lovely. You got 3 major arcana ones in a row. Oh. Do you want to go first, or should I go?
I haven't pulled yet. So
okay, yep. So we've got 3, and you've got the Strength card first of all. Look at that lovely Strength card. Oh, you got the Forge card next, which is very apt because it's Temperance card, and Temperance is Sagittarius. And we've got the Sagittarius energy going on. And then the Magician. So 3 biggies and 3 big beauties as well. So the Strength card is saying, really, this is a beautiful, beautiful time of celebration of your power and the potential and where you can go next with whatever you've discovered this year about yourself, whatever this at the end of this year, with space you've come to, you know that you've got the ability to transform and to shift and to change. And I feel with the Forge, which is a Temperance card, it's almost like just small steps right now in following your heart, in following your passions, in really focusing on things that bring you joy are going to bring big potential with the Magician card in 2026. So I feel like this is a very powerful time for you, and where you focus your energy can create big manifestations in the new year.
I love it. And they're so fiery as well, aren't they?
So fiery. You got Leo and Saggy energy there. And then you've got the Gemini or the Mercury of the Magician. So it's all fire and transformation and moving. Yeah,
amazing. So we've got minor arcana here. I say we, I'm never lying anymore. I've got a minor arcana here, but it tells the same story, and we have a lot of fire.
Awesome.
And it shows, Divine Goddess, that you look back and you really sort of count your failures instead of counting your victories. And I wish you'd stop that, but also you're gonna stop that, because I feel like your whole energy is shifting more into doing the things that are right for you. And the more you do things that are right for you, and the more you please yourself, and the more you put your own divine desires in the center, the more you're going to find that successes are on every path. And I see you getting to a place in your life, like March time, where you don't even feel like you need to choose, because any choice you make will be the right choice, and any direction you take will be the right direction. So we've got a lot going on there, but this is fiery as well. I love seeing that for you.
Oh,
we've got, yeah.
excited.
Aries, but the sort of the ace doesn't really have a star sign.
No.
But the Aries there sort of pushes you towards new beginnings, and maybe that's why I was feeling March.
I really like it because you've got Leo, Sag, and Aries. You've got all the fire there with all of that's the
roaring forward. And one came from Lady Thistle, who says, "I'd love a Yule reading for my favorite witches. What does the ancestors bring for guidance?"
Oh, thank you, lovely. Okay, let's see. Okay, a Yule reading. Ooh, so sound effects. Ooh.
What have we got there?
So the first card you got, sticking the Aries theme, you got the Two of Wands. But it's like the choices are really, really clear. Like the Two of Wands is about, okay, there's this or there's that, there's this path or that path. And then I looked, okay, what paths have we got? Yeah, there's one path you're not going to want to go down, the Five of Pentacles. That could be a well-worn path of feeling like, I can't do this, I'm not good enough, it won't work. You know, the Five of Pentacles is, we all go through this feeling. It's, you know, but there's, with the Five of Pentacles, there's always a warm little house there saying, come on in. Or the other path, this feels like an outdated way of thinking about yourself and your path, that you've got this sort of crossroads ahead of you at the moment. And I love the Judgment card in this deck. All the animals are standing up and going, hello, what do you need? What do you want? And I really like it. It's called the Council of Animals. And in the deck books, obviously I looked at the book of this, like, oh, what always, each animal asks you a different question. I'm like, oh, do they? Oh, about where you're at, what do you want? You know, so it feels like this choice at the moment is to kind of follow an old path. Guess what? That's not going to happen. Or if it does happen, it happens for a month, it happens for 2 months, and you come back to this choice again. And then it's just, this is asking you to stop for a minute over this Yule period and maybe really ask yourself those questions. What do I really want? What is my strength? What has been holding me back? Where, you know, where's my power coming from as I move forward? And it feels like really magical work to do for you this solstice, and it leads you to the 10 of Cups. So yeah, I'm excited for you. It might be a bit of a challenge, but it's a good challenge.
Amazing. And because Lady Thistle related to the ancestors, I love how these came in kind of such deep, grounded, sort of comforting colors, because it shows that you know what you're passionate about. It says that you're willing to put in the time. And I feel like some choices that you make are choices that if your foremothers and, you know, great grandmothers were able to make, they would have made the same choices. And it said, this is such a fabulous card, especially for going behind, because this lady knows where she's come from. Her roots run deep, and she doesn't try to step away from who she is or where she's come from. She's standing proud and bringing forward all the lessons and all the transformations and transmutations that have moved her forward. And because her hair is like in braids, I often see this for trios of women. I see it a lot for when it's three sisters, but it might even be like, you know, daughter, mother, grandmother. And she's just so comfortable on this throne of thorns that she's saying to you, there's nothing I need to teach you. I've taught you already everything. Now you take everything you know and you pay that forward. You move that forward. So this is so midwinter, isn't it?
Yeah, that Princess of Discs is my favorite depiction. I think I just love that. It's one of my favorite cards in the deck. I just absolutely love that one.
She's wonderful. She's so rich. There's so much there. Whereas sometimes, I don't know if you'll agree with me, but sometimes the quartz can leave you floundering a little bit, figuring out what's going on. They don't give that much away because in a way, like their element and their, respective gender and age is supposed to sort of give you everything you need to know. She
gives you all.
Yeah.
I want to be her friend.
Absolutely. Get pen and paper. I've got some stuff to tell you.
Mm-hmm.
So it's absolutely lovely. And in a way, even the Hierophant that
Yeah.
in a lot of other decks is a bit judgy. Do you know what I mean? Is a bit like up himself. It was a bit condescending.
Yeah.
Here, I love this guy.
I love him.
He's ready to give you the keys, not holding the key to himself. Get a little closer. I have a key for you. Maybe I have
got an elephant.
questions. Got an elephant, got a bull,
yeah.
A snake. There's a lot going on.
He's got a lot to give.
I was doing a lesson like Friday, like a private lesson, and I just got in an ambition to pull out like all the snaky cards. It wasn't even like totally on topic, but I just got it in my brain that I pull out all the snaky cards from the Thoth. Man, I enjoyed that so much.
Oh, that's good. No, that's a good choice.
Little serpents. It was like the tower. I was like, do I count the serpent in? Do I not count the serpent? Because there's a bit of a sea snake there. What exactly is going on with that little dragony thing? He went in. Yeah. The ones with the little sort of worms as part of they're in.
Oh, I love that.
Love them.
End of the year of the snake. You've counted all the snakes on the Thoth deck. I love it.
Yeah. Well, we've still got a bit to go with the year.
Yeah.
We're just
got January in a bit.
We've got almost all of January. When do we switch? Is it like 29?
It is quite early because usually it's in February, isn't it? But I think it is at the end of January or something. So we've got a bit.
Have we got just a month left? Because I think the 1 year ends and then we have like a gap. And then the next year begins. There's like a 2-week gap between sort of new moon, full moon. Wait, we asked the Google.
I can't Google anymore. Right. I have nothing else to Google on now, so you have to Google for me.
End of year of snake. Huh. It says February 16, 2026, but it's on the AI overview that is quite often consistently wrong. There we go. China highlights. This is where we want to press.
Could be, maybe it's in February. Maybe I read.
And there's a Chinese website article written by somebody with a Chinese name, already feeling a lot more in safe hands.
Yeah.
Oh, believe it or not, February 16th.
Cool. Okay.
Rare case of AI getting it right.
Yeah.
Never
getting cleverer. Yep, that's fine. So it's not quite yet, but still, we're on the tail end of the snake, aren't we? We're on the tail end.
That was cute. Fabulous. I'm flashing up a few more messages because I think we've got like loads. So I'm flashing up all of them so that I've got them. But not reading every single one, because when you say hi to like each other and stuff, you don't need us in the middle of our conversations. Melissa, however, has a good message for us saying, I'm Pisces 20th of February.
Oh,
very rare gem of a February Pisces.
Yeah.
Love it. Our divine goddess says she herself looks like a Freya.
Oh, okay, cool. I like that. I'll go with that.
Cute. Let's see what else is there as the minutes tick along. When I was trying to gain weight, Mark says, after the stem cell transplant, I lost count of the amount of donuts I ate, but deserve them. Put on 3 stone about 6 to 8 weeks, if I recall. You know what? I've done stuff like that with no stem cells, so... Not taking away from your achievement, but where there's a will, there's a way. Divine Goddess said, I saw Freya once in my dream. She gave me a milk packet.
Milk.
Oh,
that's
is she a
interesting.
divine mother or?
Well, her name means the lady, and I think she's one of the older fertility, like land season goddesses. So it does make sense that she'd give you, and probably milk is probably a sacrifice that she'd probably quite like. Like I think it's something that you could use on an altar to offer to her, because she would be someone that would have taken the yearly, the land offerings. So maybe that's something she's saying. But also it's that nurturing. Maybe she's giving you that nurturing as well. That's really, really lovely. Milk. She's also I was telling me off on a little bit of a tangent, but yes, that's lovely.
No, it's the tangent is what this is about. Beautiful. Simeon says, loving the little Christmas penguins on your Christmassy jumper, Laura.
They're cute. They're very cute. This is an ancient jumper that comes out. If you have them once a year, out it comes. Okay, but it has one less bell on it this year.
Yeah, because it came out twice this year. And musical jumpers are great, but perhaps incompatible with lifestyle.
Horses. And then I think Ernie yesterday tried to eat the button off my Santa jumper. I thought, he thinks I'm a gingerbread man. He just thought, I think he'd eat my buttons. I'm like, I'm not a gingerbread man.
So why are you so delicious? If that were true, you would taste a lot less nicey. Moon Moggy John says, thanks both. A bit worrying, but I do need an adventure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think also she flies to the places outside normal, like it could be a time of kind of going to different places to gather information. So it could be like literally spreading your wings or going to different places and bringing new information back. So it could be at this time of the end of the year, maybe starting to get new influences or new energies coming into your life. So yeah, good luck.
Amazing. Divine Goddess is saying yes, I claim it. Beautiful. Woo-hoo. Yes, we have a lot of enthusiasm from Divine Goddess. Amazing to hear. She says, I listen to my intuition. Steve is here saying hi.
Hello.
Loving it. And I'm just catching up with Les messages. She says that's a deck I have on my wish list. I'm already feeling like the outdate part of me falling away. The MT was massage therapists.
So much better than the one I said.
Yeah. Management.
Massage therapist, far superior.
Yeah. Marcus is saying thanks for keeping us company with the laughs, tears, and ratings during the past year. Oh. Thank you. Lady Thistle says, speaking of roots, my aunties came over last week and invited me to go to Germany with them next year.
Ooh.
My ancestral roots. I hope I can go. I hope you can go.
Yeah, me too. That sounds perfect for what you're calling in or something. Like it feels aligned.
Yeah. And I think sometimes when you're sort of searching for your ancestral lessons, making the geographical connection amazing, but also when you're actually there, you'll be smelling the smells and tasting the tastes.
Nice food.
Exactly. Donuts. And donuting the donuts and hearing the sounds that they will have heard. And, even like the sun is a little different from different parts of the world. It beams down on you differently. And so in searching for the ancestors, we're so lucky that we live in this culture where we can travel and when we can get to places. So I really hope it comes together for you, Lady Thistle.
Me too. It's exciting.
Amazing. Oh, and she goes, the Hierophant represents higher education too, does it not?
Yes.
It massively does, yes. And look, Lady Thistle is Pisces too. Ooh. So Steve says, What does it mean? Are the cats eating things they shouldn't be eating?
No, they were grooming each other and being really adorable.
Oh, you want to take a picture and your phone is taken doing this.
No, it's good. I've got my phone. I'm taking a mental picture before they start fighting, like the cute moment before they start fighting.
So Steve says, what does it mean dreaming of reading cards, but you don't have them in real life?
Well, I'd say get some.
Yeah. Exactly. You're clearly trying to plan the future for yourself. You feel as if you don't have all the tools to plan that future, and you'd like more tools. Cards just one way, but if you feel like maybe you need, an extra qualification that will make that future, easier for you to obtain, or if you feel like you need to change your social circle in order to get towards the future that you want to obtain. I feel like what this does is just sort of push you towards the future, because the cards are so associated with, with predicting and indeed creating the future, that this is where it's pulling you to. What do you think?
Yeah, and it's maybe like looking within, like really trusting your intuition that you do have the tools in there. Like it might have been a year where you've just kind of, oh, how have I got here? What's happened? And it's like, hold on, I know more. There's more here. There's more power. There's more strength. There's more knowing. And I think I completely agree. Like you can plan. I think you're kind of thinking about next year about being able to navigate it in a stronger way for you. And I feel you're doing that. So yeah, cards are great because, like you say, they reflect what's actually going on with us, and they can really help us find our way forward. But again, you can use other tools if you like, or really just tune into your intuition, listen to what it's saying, and listen to what messages are coming through, because our dreams are often really going, excuse me, hello. And we go, oh, weren't you a funny dream? And they're like, oh, we were trying to tell you something.
Yeah. Sometimes it's excuse me, and sometimes it's like, is this thing on?
Yeah. Cue the apocalypse in your dream.
Yeah, very musical. Look, we have a nice Viking message from Shade Viking saying skull.
Oh, it's my little cup of coffee.
Yeah, I finished my soft drink. But also a thumbs up, the universal sign of you're all right, I'm all right. We've got just a quick little request from Colleen saying, feeling pretty blue myself these days. Do you see it passing soon? Shall we make that our final reading?
Yeah, is that from Colleen? Sorry,
from Colleen with the horses.
The horses. Bless you. I'm so sorry you're feeling blue. Let's have a look. Yes, let's have a look for Colleen. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Okay, do you want to go first, or should I go first?
Yeah, no, let me jump in, because I feel like, Colleen, you've worked really hard on making yourself a positive person. So hard, in fact, that you've not given yourself the space to feel feelings. And, you love animals and you surround yourself with animals, so you can look to them and see that all the different moods are fine. And just like, Laura's kittens are just about to switch from being, so sweet and loving into being, killing machines in a second, and then they'll go back. I would love for you to accept that you are a positive person, that you are a happy person, even in times that you're sad, and that your heart is processing something now. Your heart is processing a loss, or a feeling like there's still such a long way to go to get to where you'd like to be. And that's really, really okay. It doesn't mean anything negative about you. It certainly doesn't mean that you're not a positive person. Your positivity is really closely linked to being outdoors and to being surrounded by living beings. So I would say midwinter is not like your ideal time, especially that you live somewhere that's so cold, year round. So when the sun comes back, there will be a lot more happiness. But at the moment, play to that blues. Get that, hot chocolate on, throw some marshmallows in, or, really whatever works for you, throw whatever you need in, put the flames on, keep yourself cozy, lean into the blues, lean into the blueness, because it is as valid of an emotion as all the other emotions. What have you got?
Thank you. Yeah, absolutely. And I pulled a few because I was getting, all the cards I was getting were swords. I like swords. I mean, swords aren't bad. I mean, I was often depicted as bad, but I was like, this is all a lot going on here. So I pulled a few more cards to get to the other side, and it was like you were saying it. I feel like that first step. I'll show you the first card. You said you were feeling blue, and you got the Eight of Swords, and she's got a big blue dress on, and she's got a hair caught in the thorns, and then you got the Queen of Swords. It's very beautiful, very wintry queen in this deck. And I feel there's a little bit of just stopping, trying to be okay, or trying to push something away, or trying to go, I need to be okay, I need to be this. It's go, I actually am this right now. And have a really, and I feel like it's, like Inbaal was saying, it's absolutely okay, more than okay. And there's power in actually processing what you're processing, and just kind of really looking at the situation, because I feel like you're needing to give yourself a lot of kindness, a lot of space, I feel like you've been battling onwards until the thorns have gone, hold on, stop. They made you stay stuck for a second. So you feel some stuff, so you allow yourself something that there's going to be a shift to your energy in the new year or in the springtime. There's no hurry, but it feels, first of all, it feels rest. Find that little bit of hope. You've had a real battering year. Like, it's taken, you've got through it. Mentally, it's been a lot, and emotionally. And I feel like you're so much more beautiful and powerful and warming, and everything is going to be warm. It's going to thaw out. It really, really is. This is the new year. You've got the Two of Cups, and you've got the Page of Pentacles. Sorry, it's the Page of Wands. Sorry, in this deck, it looks like Pentacles for a second. Everything is going to blossom and grow, but in its season. Right now, there's something of honesty, of clarity, of respecting your path and giving yourself what you need, which is a ton of kindness, a space, and a real, maybe talking to somebody that gets you, or just kind of releasing a lot of stuff that's been staying up here, and a big hug.
And Lady Thistle is sending you lots of love, Colleen, as well. What a beautiful reading and a wonderful moment to Psychic Brunch for 2025. Colleen says thank you. I wish much love and blessings through the holiday season. So I hope you're going to see us here in a couple of weeks.
Couple of weeks, isn't it? Yeah.
Just
whole new year.
Close off the year. And to you, Laura.
And to you. And to all the family and the kitty little being cute. And to everybody, so much love.
See you in 2026. Bye.